Good morning, everybody. So today we are going to be moving on to what's probably our most difficult one of the tables, which is the 7 times table. Because you'll remember from all of the videos we've done so far, I always say that the times 7 one in each of the tables is the most difficult one to remember. It's because it kind of doesn't really fall into any of the nice patterns that the other ones do. So it tends to be the hardest one to remember. And today, all of the ones we're going to be doing are the times 7 ones. But based on everything we've learned so far, we actually will be able to use a bit of pattern and a bit of thinking to predict what's coming next. And I think this is going to be absolutely no problem to you at all. So we'll start as we always do with our counting stick, and we have to figure out what is our first 7. And of course that's very easy because 1 7 is 7. So this is something we're doing every week, and if we know this, you know what's coming next. What are 10 sevens? Well, get that 7, jump him out of the units place, into the tens place. So I now have my 7 in my tens place and my 0 as a placeholder. So I have 7, 0, 70. And we know that pattern from all of them are multiplying by 10 is just skipping the number from the units into the tens and adding 0 as a placeholder. And then if I wanted to multiply this by 10 again, I would be taking my 7 from my tens into my hundreds and adding another 0 as a placeholder to get 700 and 7,000 and 70,000 and so on and so on. That's our pattern for multiplying by 10. It's just put an extra 0 in as a placeholder. So I have 1 7 is 7, 10 sevens are 70, and then we need to half this to find out what 5 of them are, because 5 is half of 10, so 5 sevens is half of 10 sevens. So what is half of 70? Can you divide 7 by half? No, you can't. So what's the next number? You could divide 6 by half and we get 3. So if I divided 60 in half, I would get 30, and I'd have 10 left over. If I divided that in half, I'd get 5. So I'd have 30 plus 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So my 5 sevens, 35. Very good. So we've got our 1, our 5 and our 10, which are the ones that we remember quite easily because we have this pattern is just, it is what the table is. This pattern is just, well, I add 0 as a placeholder. And this is my pattern of 5s going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 is our 7th one, isn't it? So 7 5s, 35. Now let's look at here, we'll do our doubles because they're quite easy. What's double 7? You've been learning your doubles in school since you were very small. Double 7 is 14. So my 2 7s are 14. Now, 2 7s are 14, so if I double my 2 7s, I will get my, not my 3 7s, I'll get my 4 7s. So what's double 14? That's a quite easy one. Double 10 is, come on, double 10 is 20. Double 4 is 8. Okay, so well done. We're doing our doubles now. Let's double this one again. So I had 1 7, doubled that to get 2 7s, 14. Doubled that to get 4 7s, 28. So I'm going to double this to get how many 7s? You tell me, how many 7s if I double this? It's currently 4 7s. So double 4 is 8. So what are 8 7s? Well, I know 4 7s are 28, so I just need to double that. Double my 20, I get 40. Double my 8, I get 16. 40 plus 16, 56. There we go. Now, what do I usually say for this one, my number 3? 3 is the key, because if I know 3, then I figure out 6 and I figure out 9, don't I? So, what are 3 7s? You tell me, you call it out with the screen. How am I going to find out what my 3 7s are? What could I do around here to tell me if I didn't know already? Well, I could add 7 to 14, couldn't I? I could just add on another 7. I have 2 7s here. If I add one on, I have 3 7s. Or it could be easier to subtract 7 from 28 because I have 4 7s here. And if I take one away, I have 3 7s. I'm actually looking at these and I think this time the subtraction would be the easier one. So 8 take away 7 is 1. So 28 take away 7 is 21. Super. Now, and this is going to actually, you know the way we say the 7s are the hard one? Well, when I look at my 3 as the key, because it's 21, because it has a low number in its tens and a low number in its units, I'm already predicting this is going to be really easy to double to get my 6, and it's going to be really easy to triple to get my 9. So let's do that. Currently have 3. 3 sevens are 21. If I double that, I will get what 6 sevens are. So let's double it. Double 2, easy, 4. Double 1, easy, 2. 42. Very good. Now, I have 3 sevens here at 21, and I could triple that to get 9 sevens. Or I could just take 7 away from this, couldn't I? Or I could add 7 onto this. But let's do the tripling method because I think it's going to be really easy. So, triple 21. 3 sevens, triple it to get 9 sevens. So, 3 2s, or 3 20s, are 6, 60. And 3 1s are 3, 63. And it's funny, again, I was saying to you at the beginning that this is the harder one, but I think you'll probably notice we're filling in our counting stick much quicker this time, because the reason we've left 7 until last is so we can get all those kind of patterns of how this works straight in our heads, and all that's left now is to say, what's the hard one? The 7 is always the hard one, and this time it's 7 7, so it's double hard. It's kind of like the bad boss of the multiplication world. So, let's figure it out. All I need to do is figure this in. Fill this in, I mean. So all I need to do is add 7 onto this, or take 7 away from this. Which one do you think would be easier? I think this time it's going to be adding, isn't it? Because I know that 2 plus 7 is 9. So 42 plus 7 is going to be 49. So just have a good look at that. The bad boss of the multiplication world. 7 times 7. 7 squared. It's 49. Okay. Great. So we have them all filled in. So let's count in sevens together. You count with me. 1 7 is 7. 2 times 7 is 14. 3 times 7 is 21. 4 times 7 is 28. 5 times 7 is 35. 6 times 7 is 42. 7 sevens, the bad boss, 49. 8 sevens, 56. 9 sevens, 63. And 10 sevens are 70. Let's get rid of our easy ones. We know 1 7 straight away because it's just what it says it is. We know 10 sevens because that's just putting in 0 as a placeholder. And we know 5 sevens because that's just half of 70. So tell me, 1 times 7? Shout it out at the screen. 1 times 7? 5 times 7? 10 times 7. Great. We know 14 because that's just a double. 2 sevens is double. If we double 2, we get 4. And if we double 14, we get 28. So 4 sevens is 28. And we can double that again. Double 4 is 8. So 8 sevens are double 28. And that's 56. So let's see, do you remember them? Shout it at the screen. 10 times 7. Come on, 10 times 7. 5 times 7, it was half of 10. 2 times 7. Double that to get 4 times 7. Double that to get 8 times 7. And 1 7 by itself was. Very good. Now let's do our 3 is the key. So we had 2 sevens were 14 and we just add a 7 onto that, or we had 4 sevens were 28. It's probably easier to minus the 7 from that. 28, 4 sevens, take away 1 7. To get our 3 sevens, it's 21. So 3 sevens are 21. Okay, triple that, double that, I mean, double 3 sevens to get 6 sevens, double 21, we get 42. Triple 3 sevens to get 9 sevens, triple 21, we get 63, or we could just say 70 take away 7 is 63. And last one, bad boss, 7 sevens, 49. So let's try that together. Let's count in sevens. 1 7. Double it to get 2 sevens. Add on 7 to get 3 sevens. This was double, so double it again to get 4 sevens. Now we have 5 sevens. 70, half it to get 5 sevens. 6 sevens. Okay, do you remember what our 3 sevens was? And we double it to get our 6 sevens. 7 sevens, the bad boss. 8 sevens. Now remember, what was 2 sevens? Double that to get 4 sevens and double it again to get 8 sevens. 9 sevens. Do you remember what was our 3 sevens? Over here, triple it to get 9 sevens. We could just do 70 take away 7. And our last one, 10 sevens. 7 jumped over into the tens place and put 0 in as a placeholder. I hope you got that. So let's just try it one time together again. 1 7 is 7. Double it, 2 sevens are 14. 14 plus 7 to get 3 sevens. 21. Okay, 14 was 2 sevens, double that to get 4 sevens. 28. 5 sevens. Well, we could add 7 on here, or we could say, well, this is 70 and half of it is 35. 6 sevens. Do you remember what 3 sevens were? Well, you double 3 to get 6, so double 3 sevens to get 6 sevens. Double 21 is 42. 7 sevens, the bad boss, you just need to remember it, or you could just add 7 on here. 42 plus 7 is 49. 8 sevens. So we had 1 7, we doubled it to get 2 sevens, 14. We doubled that to get 4 sevens, 28. Now we're going to double that to get 8 sevens. Double 28. 2 20s are 40, 2 8s are 16. 40 and 16 is 56. 9 sevens. Well, we had 3 sevens was 21. And double 3 is 6 to get 6 of them. So triple 3 is 9. So triple our 21, 63. And last one, 7 jumped over into the tens place with 0 as a placeholder. So let's just one last time count those again. You do it for me. 7. Okay, well done. And you just do the activities that are going to help you remember these, and I'm sure you're going to do a great job. Bye bye.